Watch out, bro.
Someone's trying to kill me.
What's going on, dudes and dudettes? This is a second day of doing the landscape challenge that I'm trying to do for $50 or less. But first, I gotta go check on a hog trap. I'm gonna put some corn in it and then come back and check it later, actually. So we're not checking it now, we're setting it now. So let's go set that, and then I'm on my way to get some more sand because we need a lot more sand, so let's get to it. Got the trap all set up, got corn out, so we'll see what comes by. We'll check that later, but for now, I gotta fill this truck up with some sand, hopefully without getting stuck. So I made it out here to our spot to get some sand. Let's do some digging. Got all the sand I needed. Now we gotta head back to the camp house and beat my truck up on the way there because I never finished cutting all those logs or all the tree branches. So that's another thing I gotta get back to. But guys, I don't know, the last 2 weeks or so, our videos haven't been that great, and I know that. I was real sick, we had a lot of stuff to do, but man, I feel so good now getting back doing stuff. So this new project, getting on the landscaping for under 50 bucks, I'm super pumped about, and it's the start of a new ball game, guys. We're gonna be hitting it hard this last half, the last 50 days. So if you kind of dropped off and came back, thanks for coming back, but get ready for this because it's about to get crazy around here. We're gonna be doing a lot of stuff. Getting the weed fabric down, I'm gonna start throwing a little bit of sand on it, and I'm gonna start right here in the fire pit area so I can make sure I get that good, and then I'll do the pathway. So start throwing some sand on this. And again, I know this will not be enough sand, but it'll be enough to get it'll be enough to have the weed barrier held down and it won't go anywhere. So that's all we're trying to do right now. So what I did, I came in and I put this piece, I just had a little bit left, and I overlapped it on the other side. And so that's what I'm gonna do is like this little piece right here, I'm gonna cut a piece and overlap it so no weeds can grow through. But for now, just kind of throwing in a little bit of sand here and there, kind of just making the first layer here. All right, so now we got most of that covered over there, and then we got the strip all the way down over here to the porch. Right here, we're gonna add a lot more sand, but we're gonna have steps that come down, so I'm not too worried right here. And then, of course, we're gonna fill in more sand here. It's gonna come out. And then as I figure out the exact radius that I want here, we'll add more fabric out and add more sand. But as right now, I don't have too much sand left, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill in what I can and see what it looks like. So I got all the sand out of the back of the truck, as much as I could get out. I'm gonna go ahead and spread this real lightly. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. I'm just gonna spread it out to hold the fabric down. Then I gotta go get more sand, do it again. I went ahead and pulled out any pieces of grass that were in there so it can't ever grow back. So let's go get some more sand.
So I am back. I was inside doing some stuff.
Doing her video.
For my channel. But now I forgot that we had some old donuts. So we're going to put these in the trap. We're going to check the trap, put these in the trap, and then we're going to get some more sand.
Yeah, someone told us that donuts are good for hogs.
So,
for catching hogs, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We're
Put
testing
that
that
test.
theory.
Or we just get some more raccoons, I don't know. But we're gonna check the trap and then go get some more sand.
Yep.
So let's try out this donut thing that everyone says. So I'm gonna put them up here so they'll trip the trap if they come in here. If they'll stay. I'm gonna put them behind too, so they'll try to get them and knock the trap.
I'd put some in front too, right here, so that they climb up there. They want more.
We'll see. Alright, back to digging. Load number 2, just got back. As you can tell, I switched shirts again. I rotate them. I'm gonna keep rotating them because they get soaked. So what we're gonna do is try to put another layer and then finish this up so we can go get some logs and have this part finished out for now. As you can tell, we got plastic and sand down all right here in the circle part around the pit, and Jaylena is using her handy dandy little rake over here to spread it all out as even as possible for now. We're not gonna be able to do a full thick load right now on top, but we use maybe half of it. We're gonna use the other half right here to fill that in, so we're gonna do that real quick.
As you can tell, it's hot outside. We're sweating, but we just finished doing all of this. We got a bunch of sand. I mean, it looks really good. We don't have to have that too many more trips of the sand. But right now we're gonna go cut up some logs so we can finish bordering the fire pit area and then this walkway.
So we don't want to just go cut random trees. We're gonna cut ones that need to be cut. And this one right here, it's just right over the pathway. You can't drive out here with the Jeep with that thing on it. So I'm gonna chop it all the way down over there and use as much as I possibly can. All that up there we're not gonna use, just the main larger parts. So hopefully it won't fall on my truck. This is the tree we're gonna use. guess I'll start by cutting all that off and dragging off what we don't want. Watch out, bro!
Someone's trying to kill me! Jason's hauling all that stuff off, and it's kind of overcast today, so we're taking advantage of the fact that it's not sunny the entire time, and it feels really good out today when, of course, the sun's not shining. This is definitely, working in this condition is definitely a lot better than how it has been, so we're very pleased with the weather today and definitely taking as much advantage of it as we can and trying to get as much done as possible.
So we're gonna go in and clean up all these smaller limbs. This little machete has been absolutely amazing. As you can tell, we've been using it and stuff. This side's awesome, this side's awesome. Got a good handle, so Bumblebee Junction, you rule, man, because it makes this easy. And take this large one out. It's a pretty sharp little thing. So just because you have a chainsaw don't mean we don't use stuff like this, because we definitely do. Hopefully we can use this like on a curve or something. I'm getting these thorns in my crotch.
Oh, that's not fun. Those thorns are huge.
Yep. So what we're gonna do is cut this limb right here. It's not really in the way, but it's a good branch. It's not gonna hurt anything taking it. But when we got here, we found something cool. It's these little horse cripplers, these cactus. There's a bunch of them. Another one right there by your foot. Look at this little bitty one in here, right there. And then this one was upside down, uprooted. So maybe we'll put these in some pots. I would, if there weren't kids coming out here, I'd put these around the camp house. But I don't want one of our little cousins to step on these. So we may use this like up somewhere else out of the way. But those are like super cool. I always like those. And I know Matt, every time he sees them, he likes them. So we're gonna be careful not to step on anything else, but we're gonna go ahead and cut this one, and I think that'll be enough wood for now to do what we need to do. Now that we're back to the camp house, we're gonna get some of these logs and try to start bordering this up, see what we want to use, where we want to use it, if we need to cut it. And at this point, you know as well as I do, we'll just see how this goes. I don't know if I'll make it this way. It'd be kind of cool. kind of be the edge of the curve.
Oh, good idea. So creative.
You being sarcastic?
No. I wouldn't have thought of that.
As you can tell, we got these logs lined up. It's not exactly how we're gonna have it, but it's given the idea. We're gonna go get a lot more logs because we gotta go around the front of the deck. But it gives you a real good sense of how the pathway is gonna be right here. And then all around, we got chairs that we could put there. We'll probably build some like little log benches that are easy to move. But I know a lot of you can say, why don't you use rock instead of these branches? You know, rock will last a lot longer, won't be as tall, you won't trip. We don't have rock here. If we did, I would in a heartbeat. I just, nowhere on this property do I know where there's enough rocks to do this or big enough. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna go and trench around so we can put the logs down in the ground a little bit. It won't be as tall, less likely to trip. And I know they're gonna ride out, and they're gonna ride out quicker being on the ground like that. And in the ground, I don't care, to be honest. We could replace these. It takes all of 10 minutes to replace a couple of logs. So this is what it's gonna be, unless anyone would like to buy us some landscaping stuff, because this is all free. But as of right now, you can clearly tell what's going on here. I'm real excited. We're gonna take a quick break. It is super hot. It's right in the middle of the day. So we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back and hopefully get some more logs, and we got something else if it works out. Some of you guys have told us we should do this. We already had the idea, kinda, and since y'all said it, we just said, hey, let's do it. So find out after this. So this is probably the first time you guys have ever seen Jaylena driving. This audio is probably not gonna be very good, but teaching her how to drive standard, we're gonna go out and get something. So I guess Jaylena did all right driving us out here.
Hey, we made it.
We didn't die.
Still breathing.
So our plan here is to come get some of these big logs. They're way too heavy to take back the way they are. So we're gonna cut them in little strips, and we're gonna make a pathway out of them. Maybe, if we can cut them, we'll find out. Pretty big pieces here. Pretty cool. So we got a nice Jeep full here.
It's quite a lot.
Yep. We cleared out that log pretty good. And then whenever my brother comes out with his SUV, it's a lot wider than this Jeep. So last time he wasn't able to make it. Now he should be able to make it through pretty easy. So two birds, one stone. So we just got back to the camp house, and unfortunately we got some rain clouds and stuff. I don't know if you can see right over there. It's pretty bad, and it's kind of coming this way. Hopefully it's gonna miss us. So we're gonna do this real quick, and we may have to call it a day for this video. If not, we'll keep going. But I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do with these logs. Hopefully, maybe, it's an idea. Here are all the logs we just cut. Some of them are stacked double, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay them out on the path going that way and see what we could do, see how it looks. We know they will rot out at some point, but right now, we don't really care. So it'll look something of this nature. I put the stairs there that were there before. They're old. We're gonna redo them, but you'll come down the stairs and you just kind of walk out here to the fire pit. Pretty good spacing here. You can walk around all the way around. But yes, we will. We're gonna get more sand, and what we're gonna do is come in and fill in these gaps between the logs, the log, and the log. So it's going to be a nice thick coat of sand there, but we do know, like all of this, it will rot out eventually. We're not worried about that. This is not a long-term solution here. This is something cool for a little while, and I think it looks pretty rad. Some of you guys told us that we should do this, and it was kind of a thought already in our head, but we figured, why not? We knew where our tree was already down. It needed to be moved. Let's cut it. Looks pretty cool. So far, it's getting there. It ain't perfect yet, but it's getting there. I think it definitely looks cool from this way. It has never looked like this ever since I've been here out to the ranch in my 34 years of living, and the dog seems to like it. I think it looks really cool. Very cool centerpiece right here in the yard. And again, no more money added to it. This is $50. So as of right now, we're at $50. We got it all the way around here. We still need to do around the porch, and of course all the other things we said, like bury the logs down a little bit more. We're gonna build some bench furniture and stuff around here. But so far, I think it's looking pretty sweet. So for a free thing today, we spent zero money today. We're doing awesome on this $50 budget. So what do you guys think? We might have to call it a day. Like I said, it looked like it was gonna storm. Jaylena's getting a fire started so we can cook. But guys, let us know what you think of this. Yes or no. I know there's gonna be opinions either way. We love hearing them all.
So we are about to cook dinner. I'm getting some firewood going, and then we're gonna start the fire and get dinner cooking. What do you guys think about the fire pit area? I think it's coming out great. You guys have suggested other ideas that I think are pretty awesome that we might talk about. So I can't wait to see it finished because I think it's gonna make a huge improvement.
You look like a pirate.
I am a pirate. Arr.
Oh, what was that?
Arr.
Arr. Arr.
Arr. It's my sword, my pirate sword. Call me Captain Jack Sparrow.
That's enough of that. Guys, thanks so much for watching. You guys know the spill at the end. If you like today's video, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you hit the notification bell, please click notify all because YouTube's crazy. It changes things. And thanks to WeBoost, we are able to post this with 4G service. So thanks, WeBoost. If you guys are interested in a cell phone booster, it's down below. We are not getting paid to tell you that. They just gave us a free thing, and so we're gonna promote for free for them. So guys, see you tomorrow. We got another update. I think tomorrow we might be able to finish. Hopefully. Let's see. Stick around tomorrow. See ya. Dang, bro.
Just like that.
Yeah, but let's see if you can do it again. Dang, bro.